Good day, this is Ken Quigley from Keystroke, and I'm pleased to provide a quick tour of the new features of Act Grow Suite, included in the Fall 2019 launch event. Some of the exciting new changes to Act Grow Suite include new plans, new pricing, new look, and new features, an all new user interface and user experience, new AMA features to increase ease of use, customer response tracking, turkey campaigns, and template sharing. New customizable homepage to make your Act experience more personalized, as well as improvements to the Google integration, custom tables, and much more. Now, the first thing you'll note is that there are 4 tiers, not 3 tiers, as previously included with Grow Suite up till this date. The second thing you'll notice is that the fall launch pricing at first glance is a bit of a departure. So firstly, there is a new starter tier, and this is Grow Suite starter tier being integrated with Act 365. This is a 100% SaaS solution and terrific for new customers looking for basic CRM and e-marketing at a low price. The remaining tiers, namely Pro, Premier, and Ultimate, are up a little bit for new customers. This does not affect existing subscribers, but even then, a quick drill down reveals huge quantity discounts. Specifically 25% off for 10 to 19 seat accounts and a whopping 45% off for deals over 20 seats, which I think most would agree blunt some of the effects of the higher starting price. Add those savings to the massive increase in email sends for the professional tier, and I think many customers will find really good value for their business. Act Pro and Premium users should call 1-833-ACT-BOLD to see if they're eligible for special discounted promotional pricing. Please visit www.keystroke.ca for more details. As mentioned, the new tiers now include a starter for basic CRM and e-marketing, as well as the familiar Professional, Premier, and Ultimate tiers, which are all based on Act Premium Cloud. Act has always been a powerful, intuitive tool for managing contacts, and version 22 has built on this with a modern UI enhancement to not only give it a more contemporary appearance, but bring it closer into alignment with the web version of Act. This version introduces a new blue color theme while updating the top and side menus to more efficiently use space. Powerful search tools remain where you need them on the left side, and the top double ribbon strips have been replaced with slicker illustrated icons with matching text. Another big change with V22, as mentioned previously, is the customizable welcome page. Configure each of the panels like widgets to display the most pressing details for that day, and make this your landing page after login so all the details are immediately at your disposal and within view. These views could include things like monthly open opportunities or that day's activities, or even hot leads to follow up on based on customer responses to your marketing campaigns. The important feature with all of these details is that they are drillable. So if you see an item that you need to action, the details of that item are only a single click away. So, as we mentioned, Act Grow Suite Starter Edition, let's drill down into that for a few more details. As mentioned, the Starter Edition is a 100% SaaS solution with no software to install. It is a basic CRM with customer, calendar, task, and opportunity management, as well as groups and filters. Those that have used Act in the past, please note that the Starter Edition includes manually populated groups, not dynamic groups. The Starter Edition also includes call lists and hot leads, analytics with basic reporting, Office and Outlook integration, custom fields, as well as contact importing. A mobile app is coming soon, and the Starter Edition includes digital support. Email marketing is also included, basic email marketing, which includes sample templates, interactive template editor, email tracking and metrics, as well as a healthy 10,000 sends per month. On that subject, 10,000 sends per month with the email editor. To put that in context, such features typically for Act e-marketing cost between $250 and $500 for one or more users. But now users get a basic CRM with more sends, okay, for the same or less cost. So this is a very, very good value for people that are looking to get into basic CRM and e-marketing. Of note, the editor is the same, as you can see here on the right side, and a lot of the publishing and the workflow seems the same. This is an e-marketing product and should not be confused with some of the marketing automation features available in the higher tiers. Now let's take a look at the new e-marketing features. So, SwiftPage commitment to improving the AMA experience for subscribers is on display here with this release, as several highly requested features were added. In addition to the simpler UI with buttons running across the top instead of the double left side navigation bar seen previously, users now have access to the following new features. Pre-built turnkey campaigns that include workflows with all the steps included and relevant email templates attached. In addition to this, you have 170 plus new marketing or e-marketing templates to help streamline the creative process, so that if you are looking for a particular industry theme or a particular holiday theme or a particular sales theme or a seasonal theme, you can sift through the 170 templates to see if you can find something that gives you a higher starting point and save you time and creative effort. The partner sharing feature is something that we in the ACT community have requested for some time. As ACT consultants, we're always being asked by our customers that we work with in supporting a Growth Suite to make templates for them. They know what they want to do, they know what they want to send, but they don't want to get into the process of designing templates and harvesting graphics and things like that. So they often ask us to do that for them. It's a very simple process to design it, but previously templates that we designed in our database could not be shared with our customers' database. That has now been addressed, so we can now provide that service. The contact card marketing automation view, this allows you to, with a simple click of a button, you click on the tab and you can see the send email. It will automatically bring in a template, and you could send a single trackable email to one contact. This is really handy and what's being requested by a lot of our customers that just had, simple AMA needs for one-offs, and they didn't want to have to go through the entire campaign building and design process just to send out a single email. With this, there's also real-time open and click alerts. You'll be able to view campaigns for a contact and add to those campaigns, and then view scoring profiles and how they were scored. The default scoring fields and groups, this is really useful because previously there was that option, but the scoring field was not created in databases by default. So if it wasn't created, it couldn't be mapped in the settings, and without that mapping, then you did not get the click-through response data based on how your customers interacted with your emails. So now that scoring field is created automatically with V22, and then you can use that field that gets populated with each and every single campaign to create groups based on the level of interaction people have with that. The improved notification options for campaigns as well. You can now set it up, as you can see here, to automatically alert you with each and every response to your campaigns, each and every click-through, so you can be notified, thus facilitating a faster sales response if you want to create it like a manual response or alert your marketing or sales team, as well as you can have lists automatically attached and indicate the recipients here based on people that are dynamically added to campaigns. Logging. As you might imagine, when SwiftPage acquired Act Marketing Automation, which was part of a separate company, a separate service, there was a fair bit of work to integrate the two companies and services. And while it was relatively easy for trained technicians to troubleshoot some of the issues that a customer would be having, the same kind of visibility was not available for the standard Act user. So what they've done with this is they've enhanced the logging so that even the regular end users have much greater visibility on what might be behind some issues, technical issues they may be experiencing. So they can view campaign logs in real time, view API issues in real time, the dreaded JWT debugging is now added so that you can get those addressed very easily. Often these bugs were resolved with simple restarts, things like that, based on prolonged inactivity after a login. But now you've actually got the visibility of the source. And one of the other issues that was constantly vexing people is that an issue would be addressed with a new version of an API, and then they wouldn't know which version of the API they had. So now there's a quick API version check. Additional features in the fall launch. We're getting close to the end. With custom tables, Keystroke is very proud to say that we develop the custom tables for SwiftPage in partnership with them. And what SwiftPage has done is they've created the ability to create groups based on custom tables. So let's give you an example. Imagine if you're a mortgage broker and you wanted to create a group based on all the people in your custom tables that indicated that they had an active mortgage. So in all your custom tables, you would have a little checkbox indicating which mortgages were active and which ones weren't. And that data is now able to populate groups that you can then more efficiently market with. Okay. Also, it creates the more advanced query support. The set layouts by user. Often you can create a layout for a custom table that features fields and other data that's not relevant to, say, certain people doing call campaigns. So what you can do is actually design layouts that is relevant to specific users, and that's what they will see. And you can set those layout preferences on a user-by-user basis. Enhanced parent-child support. This may seem a little bit vague at first, but imagine if you're a tech support person and you sell support contracts and you want to track all the support incidents within a particular support contract. You can now very easily nest all of those support incidents within a parent custom table and track and see that relationship a lot more easily. The control tab order. Previously, when you created a custom table, it would generate the order of the tabs that are created for each custom table based on the creation date. Now, regardless of when a custom table is created, you can manage the sort order for whatever is most intuitive to you. And then being able to mail merge the current date and time in your publications. Google integration was an ongoing issue as Google broke the API integration that SwiftPage had with Act numerous times this year. SwiftPage is pleased to announce that they have introduced new support for the new Google authorization scopes, as well as support for the new Google API updates and changes applied back to the backend services and Google integration layer. Now, some things that are still supported are the contact sync, the calendar sync, record to history, as well as scheduling some of those automatic integration syncs. Now, performance improvements, general performance improvements, and platform improvements. You can see that the web layout editor has been improved dramatically. This is always a feature gap between the Windows and web clients. So some of those gaps have been closed a little bit with these improvements, as well as general performance quality improvements. Other changes with the fall launch. So SwiftPage has dramatically overhauled their website with this major fall event launch, and now you can see a new theme, a modern new look, and all new pricing and graphics illustrated across Act.com. One of the other changes to note is that Act Pro v22 is the last version of Act Pro SwiftPage will be producing. So, putting that in commercial context, right now, Act Pro V22 is on sale for the discounted price of $199 from now until December 31st, 2019. There is no upgrade price, there's no full price, there is one price, and it's steeply discounted beneath the normal upgrade price at $199. After that, it is on sale for $349 from January 1st through to June 30th, 2020. Please note, after that, Act Pro will be permanently taken off the market and will cease to be available. So what does that mean to you? If you are an Act Pro user group and you need, or imagine that you will need over the next year or so additional seats, you need to buy not just for what you need now, but for what you will need long term. So please visit keystroke.ca, click shop for more purchase details. Thank you very much. This concludes the fall 2019 fall launch preview. Have a great day. This is Ken Quigley from Keystroke.